The Columbus Fire and EMS investigation team, they gathered evidence here on Victory Drive for several weeks, and then they presented that evidence to the courts. Fire Marshal and Division Chief John Scholl gave me an inside look into that investigation team and how they investigate a fire. Well, Barbara, what I can tell you is that the construction here on Old Casita and Far Roads is in its beginning stages, but once it is done, this area is going to look very different, paving the way for new developments to come into the area. And all the money raised from this event will go to Creations for Charity. It's a non-profit organization that buys new Lego sets for underprivileged children all around the world. Reporting in Columbus, I'm Kelis McGhee for WTVM News Leader 9. For over 20 years, this building was closed to the public, but now it's reopening its doors to benefit the community. Of course, I've already took my teddy Ben through some of the stations, and he's getting ready to go into surgery right now because it's never too late to learn. Reporting in Columbus, I'm Kelis McGhee for WTVM News Leader 9. The event is to honor Jimmy, Amy, and Hudson Napier. That is a father, mother, and son who lost their lives in a tragic car accident in August. But the main goal of the event is to support 4-year-old Grayson Napier. He was the survivor, and his family. Impact Performance RX is partnering with the Columbus Chattahoochee and Ignite Sports to host a home run derby named Home Runs for Hudson. This event is for kids aging from 7 years old to 12 years old on Sunday at Golden Park.
So we're going to do to the outfield as a home run. And then the kids can be in the field shagging balls and help bring them back in.
But the competition is only a small part of the event.
There's no prize or anything like that. There's just bragging rights, obviously, for the kids, but it's more of this is about getting everybody together in the community and finding a way to kind of centralize something to honor people that did a lot for our community.
The event is named after 8-year-old Hudson Napier, who lost his life, along with his mom, Amy, and his dad, Jimmy, in a car accident in August. Hudson played in a local travel ball team, the Knuckleheads. Perry, the owner of Impact Performance, reflects on meeting Jimmy and Hudson in a baseball camp Impact Performance hosted a few years back.
I remember talking to Huddy, but after practices, I remember talking to Jimmy. I remember cracking jokes. I remember how passive Jimmy was about it, where it wasn't about Hudson becoming the great next baseball player. It was more just about him having fun.
Now he is encouraging others to help Grayson Napier as he recovers by bringing donations to the event.
If we can help Grayson to do the same thing in the future and hopefully see him on the ball field again, I know that there would be happy people in heaven that would appreciate that. That's hard.
The event will start at 5 p.m., and in addition to the Home Run Derby, there will be more activities for kids and families to enjoy.
Fun games and interactions like the dunk tank, or just if you want to come out and spend some time with people that either knew Grayson or people that care about Grayson.
And I did get to speak with Crystal Napier, that is Grayson's aunt, and she tells me that the donations will go towards helping raise Grayson and also getting him the things that he needs. Reporting in Columbus, I'm Kelis McGhee for WTVM News Leader 9. Construction for a new exit between St. Mary's Road and Victory Drive on Interstate 185 is currently underway here at Far and Old Casita Roads. Along with the new exit, a roundabout will be constructed under Interstate 185.
It's about 4 months. Been here about closer to 5 months now, but church used to be here. They demolished the church and started construction, so.
Bowl lives about a mile from the construction on Old Casita Road, and he says it's a project that will help people living in the area get to the interstate quicker.
Well, anyone up kind of to the east here, they got to go all the way up to St. Mary's Road and then cut down the interstate, so it'd save probably 2 miles or so.
District 3 Councilman Bruce Huff says the new exit will help bring development into his district.
Diesel fuel's high, gas is high for deliveries, so we'll be able to attract industry there because they can get off right there drop off supplies to get right back on the highway and keep going.
Over in District 1 on Buena Vista Road between Steam Mill Road and Dogwood Drive is being widened. And James Smith, a worker on the scene, says people can expect to start seeing sidewalks and the new roadway around Christmas this year.
It's a process. Anytime you building a road or building a bridge, it doesn't happen overnight. I mean, it's time consuming and all that, which you do have problems that may occur that we're not aware of.
Barbara Cunningham, a resident and frequent driver in the area, says she is glad the construction is happening and encourages drivers to be patient amidst the inconveniences.
It's going to give us better accessibility for us to get on this road as well as a couple of the other roads. So it's probably very inconvenient right now, but it's going to be very convenient once it's finished.
A day full of emotion, but also hope as people walked in support of suicide prevention and mental health awareness. The steps, walked by over 200 people in the Out of the Darkness walk, put on by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, representing
a time of remembrance.
I've lost so many names on this shirt, from my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my best friend, my nephew, and other, and it's just too much.
A time of hope and a time of support.
You can feel the support here, and it encourages me to do more.
Columbus Mayor Skip Henderson and Phoenix City Mayor Eddie Lowe spoke before the walk to show support and encourage people to talk about mental health and suicide. Participants held up beads they wore, all different colors, symbolizing why they walked. One family, very emotional, as they prepared to walk in memory of Matthew G. Brooks, a father, brother, son, and cousin who they say struggled with anxiety and depression before he took his life.
I don't think you ever get closure from something like this because you always wonder, could I have done something? Matt was just a cousin to me, but him and I were like brothers, and so it hurts.
And now they're encouraging others that there is hope.
Reach out for help and remember that God always loves you, no matter your struggles or what you've done, your past. There's someone out there that cares about you.
Although the weather was gloomy, that didn't stop the community shining their light out of the darkness.
I'm so proud that Columbus and Phoenix City came together for the Out of the Darkness walk today.
Legos are cool! Families and Lego lovers poured into the Columbus Convention and Trade Center for the first ever brick convention.
And there's something here for everyone. There's Lego castles, Star Wars, there's minifigures. And if you're a Lego lover, you gotta be here.
Riley says that the goal of the event is to inspire creativity in building.
Lego's a toy, but it's also so much more. It can be used to teach science, technology, history, art, architecture.
Showcasing their Lego talents are professional builders like Amato Penlack, also known as AC Penn, from New Jersey. He's been building his own creations for around 20 years.
When Lego started producing Star Wars sets, that's when I got all into the hobby.
Local builders also showcasing their work, like Columbus native Kirk Tickner, who displayed his Lego model of downtown Chicago.
My wife and I were just kind of messing around with some Legos, and I built that tallest building there. That's the Willis Tower. She built one next to it while we were playing around, and I thought maybe I can just build a couple of blocks around it. And that's when the wheels fell off and the hobby got out of control.
Tickner says he brought the model to the convention to see the joy on people's faces, specifically kids who are inspired to do the same. Other local builders include Spider-Man King, a 14-year-old from LaGrange, then Andy Bell from Opelika, who's been building as an adult since 2012. Two kids at the event tell me what their favorite display was.
The Mustafar Star Wars volcano over there, and I think it was the biggest one I've ever seen in my life.
They had a display of Chicago, and they had the whole city, and I liked that.
News articles from the past, obituaries, photographs, and oral history. All things Troup County residents brought to Troup County Archives to explore and feature this community's history.
For those that live local, they should rush down here and take a good look at what's here, because it's very impressive.
Troup County Archives and Legacy Museum, along with Visit LaGrange, hosted a Family History and Heritage Day for residents to share, preserve, and research their family's history.
We are here to preserve voices, and we really want to preserve voices of everybody in Troup County.
My father, the late Dallas Tucker.
Norma Tucker, a resident of LaGrange, along with her sisters and 85-year-old mother, did just that. They sat down with staff to record an oral history of their family. Tucker also brought photographs, obituaries, and artifacts from her family that her children and grandchildren will be able to see and add to.
It makes me feel proud that I've left a legacy or foundation for them to now build on.
Although families shared their histories, residents and others had the opportunity to learn more about cities within Troup County in the museum's new exhibit, Howdy Neighbor. The exhibit showed the history and evolution of cities in Troup County over time due to things such as population, technological process, and shifting demographics. Cities that no longer exist were also included in the exhibit.
We learned how an area can change, can grow, very nostalgic.
And if you missed the event today but have family history that you want to share or just do a little bit of research, you can go to troophistory.org and make an appointment to get started. Reporting in LaGrange, I'm Kelis McGhee for WTVM News Leader 9.